bounty hunter is still my name. Over the years, Silas Greaves became a famous bounty hunter. His main ambition, however... Oh, well, I didn't even finish reading that, so oh well. That's unfortunate, but okay.
We'll get those suckers!
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track them to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell.
Of course. The one thing that'll actually make this a bit more difficult.
It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
So trees with the red slash. Alright. Good to know.
It was
Kind of hard to move through all this water.
Trees were in full color, red as blood.
That looks orange, but whatever.
The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Quiet. It's too quiet.
Bury them in the swamp! Put them where they stand!
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm. So I had to face them alone.
Again.
I wondered why my compatriots didn't
Seems to
come
be a
running
common
when they heard the
theme.
shots.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Kill them all!
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry, son of a bitch!
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause. Point being, I was under serious attack.
I guess Shotgunner's a character now. Probably because that Dalton boss fight. They don't have as much health, but still.
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
Somebody kill that son of a bitch!
moving. Let's keep moving.
Barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view, but just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some...
So unnecessary.
Of course, I followed them.
It's like some of the storytelling's so unnecessary, but that's what makes this
Soon I
great.
had no goddamn idea where I was.
Follow the red sashes.
So I just started walking, and pretty soon... Steve!
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
What?
There were Indians.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
I'm telling you, man, I love the storytelling aspect of this game.
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
Right.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
That son of a bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family?
Shit! I've been doing that way too much lately.
Bounty hunters! Stop that son of a bitch! There he is! Can't beat us all!
But hell, what's more important than family? I'll bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Kaboom!
Two-mighty man! Kill that bounty hunter!
Man, I am just going on a rampage right now.
Oh, now what?
Shit, I guess that means I can't shoot through the glass.
Shit out of luck.
Got him.
You won't need a cannon. Death is too good for us.
Man, this water really makes this mission difficult. Or swamp, whatever you want to call it. That tree was blocking every one of those shots. I couldn't even see where the bullet was, to be completely honest. shit. Let's give this another go. I'm doing a little bit better now since I know where they all are. That's fine. Let's move over to a rival. We might be able to get a little bit better shots on people. Take some cover.
You better hide.
Looks clear.
You ain't seen the likes of me.
Shit. Got him.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against who would threaten.
Worked out. This swamp
I
sucks.
saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was in that a few
Okay, how did I transport here?
raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Alright, let's level up. Let's see what we got here. I talked about getting by the numbers, which is take out a couple enemies in a row to regain your focus. Your concentration bar will completely refill after reaching a combo level that is a multiple of 6. Very helpful. And we got an ivory-handled quick shooter. And we can actually start putting some stuff into some shotgun-related perks without being worried about actually being able to use the other perks more.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
I'm gonna make you pay.
Sounds like
Man, I whipped out those pistols like it was nothing.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
I can relate a little bit. Ooh, let's try out what these ivory looking... Ooh, these are nice. Although I do like the 6-shooters a lot more. I don't know, maybe it's just because they do a lot more damage than the quick shooters do. But you can shoot a hell of a lot more and a lot faster with the quick shooters, given the name and all. They still look cool though, so that's a plus.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit.
Where the fuck were you when I was fighting all these fucking people, dude? Just chilling up here, I guess. Whatever.
But it turned out that they had me.
Who would have guessed?
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Oh, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
well,
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed to. I don't think it'll even slow.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Grease?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. It was time to settle this once and for all.
This is hella effective. Slow motion Gatling gun. Every Western game has to have at least one Gatling gun part. Red Dead, this. The only one I can think of that didn't may have been, no, Revolver had one. Red Dead Revolver had one when you were facing against Pig Josh.
Bob and Grat weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Oh shit! Fuck. I thought as long as I could see him, I could still draw when he drew, but I guess you gotta remain focused on him. You're not gonna draw me this time, you slimy bastard. Not this time!
They got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
Oh, it looks like we're only 1,000 away from the next level, which is nice. Seems we got a lot from that mission alone, which is gonna help us out, definitely. Alright, let's just continue on.